Peace and innumerable blessings. My name is Jeanette Jackson Monson of Soulful Industry. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my yoga practice suggestions for the Leo new moon. January 30th, there's a Leo moon, Leo full moon. And I have 3 suggestions to utilize this Leo full moon energy for your practice of yoga. First suggestion. We all have emotional reactions to something. We all have something that puts us in a tizzy about our practice. And now's the time to explore what puts you in a tizzy and stop being in a tizzy about your practice. We all have stories about like why we can't do this posture or why we can't do that posture or why so-and-so is a stinky teacher and we're a good teacher, or why this school of thought is better than that school of thought, why you should do this instead of that. And we all get really passionate about it and we all get kind of cranky about it. So instead of investing that energy being upset and being habitually upset about the same thing, use your energy instead to create a deeper sense of authenticity around your practice and around who you are as a yogi. I'm a tell on myself. So for me personally, this full moon in Leo, I have decided to stop being upset about my body, because I look at like tiny flexible people do yoga and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fat. And that's why I can't do arm balances. Meanwhile, I do stuff like I'm happy with my practice, but like instead of focusing more on my practice, I focus on like skinny teachers who easily do stuff and be angry at them. So instead of being habitually mad at skinny women who are naturally flexible, I'm gonna do my own practice. Heaven forbid. So that's the energy of this Leo full moon. Using our creative energy more constructively rather than using it to pull ourselves apart from other people, using it to sink deeper into our creative expression and to do what we do well and to inspire others by doing what we do well. Voila. That's the first suggestion. The second suggestion is for all you people who love mantras. The mantra for the Leo new moon is Om Shri Surya Namaha. Om Shri Surya Namaha. Om Shri Surya Namaha. If you use mantras, I suggest you practice this 108 times a day until the Aquarius new moon in 2 weeks on Valentine's. Well, yeah, on Valentine's Day. At least in France, it's on Valentine's Day. So, if you want to delve deeper into mantras, I suggest this book. Hold on. Healing Mantras by Thomas Ashley Farrand. You'll find astrological mantras as well as all sorts of mantra goodness you can just mantra out with that book. It's really helped me. So I hope it helps you. I also have like a little flow. If you find yourself like constructing flows or just in your home practice, I suggest you focus on strengthening your core, because your core knows who you really are. It's where your truth is held. It's where your personal power is held. Opening your heart, because as you have more compassion for yourself, you'll find yourself stronger, and your core will support your heart in loving yourself and loving others. And if you're really frisky, open the hips, because hips are the home of creativity. But if you just don't like multitasking, focus on your core. That's where your ego is, your expression is. That's the energy of Leo is your ego. So here's the petite flow. Start in one of my favorite poses, child pose or balasana. So just stretch the arms out, allow the ventre, the stomach to be in between the knees, Find some juicy length in between the spine, not to be nice and long, pushing the hips back, pulling the head forward, pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Be here. Take a few deep breaths, then gently bend the elbows, begin to creep forward a little bit. Bring the heart in between the forearms, lengthen the legs, bring the hips down to the floor. And do a nice little sphinx. Pull the heart forward, pinch your shoulder blades into the back, press the hips down. Breathe into the heart as if it was a balloon you are inflating. And then roll the toes under. Very gently. Push the heels back, lift the hips into this juicy, sphinxy plank thing. You should be feeling this in the depth of your core and liking it. But when you've had enough, bring the hips down, back to sphinx. Pull the heart forward. Push the palms back into the mat. Back into Balasana you go. If you're like kind of frisky and you want to do more, just go. Starting down facing dog. Hang out here a second. Get nice and comfortable. Woohoo. Then as you exhale, bring the elbows to the floor so you're in dolphin. Be here. There's nowhere else to be. Inhale, arms full, the heart forward into Sphinx. Be here. Well, the Sphinxy planking thing. Lower the hips to the floor in an exhalation. Inhale the heart forward. Press the hips down, pull the heart out. Then do it all backwards, because it's fun that way. Roll the toes under. The hips rise. Head pulls forward, heels pull back. And then the hips rise again. And Sphinx, into dolphin. Push the hands down. Back into downward facing dog. And then vinyasa your heart out. Sit. That's it. Those are my suggestions for the Leo full moon. Yeah. Have a good one and be really kind for yourself. Leo's very emotional and likes a little bit of drama. So if you find yourself upset about something on or off the mat, be sure to dig into the truth of why you're really upset. Chances are it's not necessarily the situation in front of you. It's an opportunity to create a deeper sense of truth around your practice. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching.